Hello and welcome once again to the Waters and Stanton video channel. The last video that I did was about the future of ham radio. Got an awful lot of feedback on that, which is quite encouraging because there's a lot of people who've got some pretty strong feelings in certain areas relating to ham radio. Well, comments about the license, of course, which perhaps you expect. One good idea, I thought was a good idea anyway, was to leave your unwanted radio magazines in the dentist or the doctor's. If you're like me, of course, you probably collect them, but it was not a bad idea. Certainly there was a lot of comment about the uncertainty and the changes that have occurred. I suppose what we really want is some answers, but there's probably not the perfect answer. Anyway, keep your comments coming. It's interesting. It might strike up some correspondence, and it might have some lasting effect. Who knows? Anyway, this video today is nothing to do with the politics of ham radio or the future of ham radio. This is quite an interesting little accessory. If you have one of the Xiegu G90s, then you may well be interested in this product. Let me show you. As nice as the G90 is, it doesn't annoy me that it just sits flat on the table. That's not the position that I want to operate the radio in. I want to see it up at an angle like that. And a bit of foam like this does the job. It's functional, but it's not very tidy. Well, fortunately, there is now a kit of parts to make this radio much more user-friendly. So let me show you. The kit of parts is known as the G90-S1, and inside the box are replacement side handles plus a fold-in stand and the necessary hardware to mount it onto your G90. In the box are two replacement side cheeks, the swivel brackets, the actual stand itself, and the screws and a hex key to mount the kit. The stand itself has got a rubberized cover in there so that it won't scratch the surface on which it's resting. So the first thing to do, of course, is to take the side handles off, and that is what the hex key is provided for. Now, for those that actually don't own a G90, once you've taken those screws off to release the side handles, the front panel unplugs. And there is a cable kit that enables you to use this as a remote head. I'm sure owners know it, but if you haven't bought a G90 or haven't got on a G90, you may not know that the head is removable. The side handle has to be pushed on. It's fairly tight fit, so you have to push it slightly. It's because the screws beneath are slightly raised, and because of that, although you might slightly scrape the screws, it doesn't seem to affect the actual paintwork or coating on the radio itself, so no problem there. The replacement screws are number 8 screws. They're larger screws because the bracket is deeper. Just make sure they're tight, then put another one in down there, and then we need to put another bracket on that side using the other 2 screws. So now on the bench we've completed that. We've got the new side handles on. They don't look too different from the original ones. They come out the same distance, but they have got the necessary mounting plates underneath in order to attach these 2 plastic hinge pieces, which in turn will allow the mounting stand to rotate. We turn the radio upside down, and then we attach the plastic hinge here with a single screw, and it's got a couple of little pips that lock into some holes, so even though it's only one screw that goes in, it's very firm. We fit the folding stand bar into the second hinge, and then we just put the other screw in there, and we've then got a nice fold-in stand. it locks in place, and there's a forward stop there to stop it going any further. And now I think you'll agree that it looks so much better. It looks a much more professional way of angling the radio than putting a bit of foam underneath. The only thing I would say is these rear handles there, possibly you might want to put a little bit of rubber or something on there, just so that if you've got a nice desk, you don't want them to scratch the desk. But it now occurred to me that there is another possibility, because we've now got two spare front handles that we took off that came with the original radio. I'm wondering if I took these short handles off the back and replaced them with the bigger handles, whether I might then be able to stand the radio on end, which might be useful for portable, because at the moment there's not enough room there to put a PL259 plug in, and it would even fail the DC cable when it's in. So I thought I'd give that a try. Well, it does work, as you can see. It's clear of the DC lead. The PL259 we're going, there's quite a sharp bend on there. What I would tend to do, and what I have done, is to use a right angle adapter on the SO239 socket. Let me show you. Now you can see that with a right angle adapter there really is no problem there. So it's quite a nice way. Not everybody wants these long legs, if you like, on there, but if you have need to actually operate the radio in a vertical position, then it may well be the answer. So I think that's quite a nice little improvement for the G90. It's certainly better than putting the foam underneath it, which I've been using. It makes it look quite smart. So we've got those in stock. There'll be a link below this video if you want to get one of those. Oh, by the way, we've reached 20,000 subscribers now, which is quite a milestone. I do appreciate your support on this channel, and well, it indicates to me that we're sort of working in the right direction. And well, just thank you for your support, much appreciated, and long may it continue. By the way, we've got a new shipment of the Texan radios in now. They're a nice range of radios, cover a wide range of sort of styles really. You've got airband, you've got SSB, CW, AM. There's quite a range. There's about 6 or 7 of them. Check them on our website. You might be interested in those if you want to take a portable radio with you somewhere, in the hotel or whatever. Nice bedside radio as well. In the meantime, thank you for your support. You take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.